everybody.
Welcome back to our video, our podcast, All Things Messy.
Yeah.
Today is the Ramadan topic part 2.
Yeah, Ramadan Bazaar topic part 2. Because, okay, in the previous episode, we kind of touched on bazaar food, the virality and all of that. But now, okay, we filmed this like a few days ago. And there's been some interesting developments happening on the onlines about bazaar, Ramadan. And there's a lot of like discourse going on online. So I was like, wow, Nicole, we need to do a part 2. Like, we didn't even get to cover like everything.
Honestly, right, I feel like Ramadan now, to me, every year, I'm just looking forward to like all the online content.
All the drama, right?
I like to watch. Like, as a viewer, it's very funny, very interesting. But then like sometimes I just think like, this is like people's livelihood, because they don't appear until 1 year later, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I think there's a lot of discourse about like, should influencers even go down and review the food, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess like for you, since we ran All Things Halal all like together, right, what are your thoughts about this whole thing? Or do you want to talk about the whole drama that's happening
okay.
right now?
I feel like it ties in.
Backstory.
Yeah, the backstory. Okay, so like I don't know if you guys seen it. Okay, but it went quite viral. I would say literally like yesterday. Like when I sent you the link yesterday. It just came out yesterday. Yeah, that's how I was like, bro. And then we were gonna film today, right? I was like, we need to talk about this like today, because it's like it really just happened. But basically, there's been an anonymous poster, okay, that is like, it's a banner lah. It's actually like those giant banner that you put outside your shop, okay, and it has like a whole paragraph. Yeah, maybe you want to open it, but basically like it's a whole paragraph addressed to food reviewers and influencers specifically. Okay,
let me pull it up.
Yeah,
hold on,
because we don't want to say the wrong thing.
We don't want to say the wrong thing.
This is not what was on the poster. You all, yeah. So better we say properly what is inside.
Let me read out to y'all what exactly this poster is. By the way, it's really a super
Are you gonna read the whole
poster. Do you want to hear the whole thing, or
I think they will know lah. We can just put it up if we
we'll
wanted to. We'll put it up here.
You mean I will put
Okay,
it up here. She has a slacker. But basically, it's a poster to all food influencers, reviewers.
Okay, I read it yesterday, so I can summarize. Okay, but basically it says this to all food reviewers or food influencers / reviewers in caps then a note on the art of tasting. Then it has the whole thing. Okay, then it says that then there's a lot about the Prophet's character, and then quoting of hadiths saying that if the Prophet didn't I just casually say like as if like you're Muslim and you know it's hadith. But basically hadiths are narrations of what the Prophet has done or said before.
Or like quotes from like the Bible in Christian terms.
But Bible,
what Jesus say.
But no. Okay, Quran and Bible is words of God. Right? This one is words of the Prophet, or like actions of the Prophet. So things that he did. So it's like a guide of life like how we should act. Right? Okay. So basically, right, it says that like it was narrated in the hadith that whenever the Prophet, peace be upon him, doesn't like something, he will never like, if he liked it, he will eat it. If he don't like it, he will leave it. Basically, he won't like, go and talk about it. Okay.
So the Prophet doesn't gossip.
Yeah. Or like doesn't like
this
shame food.
That we're talking about is
Prophet Muhammad. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it starts off with the hadith first. Then it says that we pour our hearts into every dish, but we know that taste is personal. So if you don't like it, then they say follow the sunnah. Then they say that don't publicly critique. If you don't like it, speak to us privately. Okay, so it says us. So the thing is, it's an anonymous banner.
Yeah.
So nobody knows who put it. But if it says like that, it says us. So it's most likely a food.
It's giving collective. Like
collective voice. We the bazaar
we.
vendors of Kapong Gelam. Possible lah. Or maybe it's just like one guy. Like one vendor who just wanted to like.
Who do you think he is?
I have no. I don't want to go into the who's. It's Ramadan. We ain't no spilling no tea. But yeah, so then they say like, speak to the person privately. So it allows the food vendor to like fix the mistake and maintain the spirit of barakah, which is like blessings in the food. Then after that, they say that to the guests and reviewers, food is more than a meal. It is a blessing from Almighty. So when sharing our experience with the world, we invite you to remember about good character. So it's like it's preaching lah, you know, like Islamically, like what are the, and we'll get into it whether like what's our thoughts on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically that is the whole spiel. Okay, so they say if you like it, then share your joy. So share with everyone. But then if you don't like it, tell them directly. Public criticism can hurt a small business, but a private word helps us to grow. Then at the bottom, there's like another sunnah reminder also. Then at the end, okay, it says, be human first, influence later. Influencer starts.
Am I even allowed to comment on this? I'm Chinese.
Anyone can comment. Which is also an interesting thing, right? So can anyone comment? So now it's really talking about it like in two camps. Okay, but I will say this before we go into our own personal opinions, okay? So like I was like basically reading online, I mean all the comments, and then there was like already come out like 2 news articles, and then
are you serious? Like proper news articles on Mothership?
There's Asia one, and then there's another one. So not like Straits Times. It hasn't gone to Straits Times.
Like those like viral news kind of things lah.
Yeah. And then like I saw quite a lot of people commenting. There's also like food reviewers in the halal space also commenting below.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, and there's also, I saw like a few influencers posting on stories like their thoughts. So it's like, I would say there's like a dual opinion. Okay,
because for me, like I just found out about this because of you. So
yeah,
and I was busily
Chinese New Year.
I'm Chinese, so I've been out of this sphere for a while. So why not you tell me what is the general consensus first?
Yeah. Okay, I feel like there's like 2 camps lah. Okay, there is businesses side. Okay, so basically, of course, small businesses agree to a certain extent. Like people say that it's true lah. I mean, okay, when you say something, again, like we were talking about it, right? When you post something online, it just goes to anyone. The audience can go to anyone, and sometimes it spreads. It's like a wildfire. Like you just drop the thing, right? You just drop the matchstick, and then tomorrow it can be like a whole forest fire, bushfire. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is like we cannot control the extent of it, and hence the damage done can be more. And sometimes we have to remember it's people's rice bowl also, you know. So I guess that's where the businesses are coming from on that end. And then there's also consumers, like I guess like people like us, everyday people who are buying food, who are like, yeah, and then a lot of people are saying like, yeah, thanks for the reminder, like, you know, it gives us like a check of our character. Okay, so that's like one camp.
Okay,
like I guess talking more on the aspect of the way we do it. Like if you want to say something or you want to give your opinion online or whatever, you can, but do it nicely.
There's a nice way to say it sucks.
Yeah, yeah, correct. There's always like a nicer way to spin things, you know, or like just saying things like harshly, you know what I mean? There's a choice. Yeah, so there's like one camp. Then you got the other camp where it's like, if I'm paying $20 for food, I should be entitled to my opinion, right? And it's true, right? I mean, like, I wouldn't argue with that also. And like, because of the nature of the bazaar and things being so expensive, people are always questioning, is it worth?
Yeah.
So if we are paying $20, I feel like I would have a right as a customer to give my opinion. And also, like, people can share that online to so that other people know, is it worth spending their buck? You know, especially in this kind of economy where we don't want to just throw our money everywhere. Like if I'm going to be spending like $20 on a drink, okay, with like a very fancy picture on top, or a very fancy croissant on top, which we can talk about it later. But you know, you want to know whether it's worth lah. So that's what they're saying on that end. So I get both parties. I think it's valid, but I have a theory of like what's the root cause of the problem.
Okay, why not you share your theory first?
Okay,
then we can talk about our opinions.
She's just so scared.
No,
she's like, I'm a Chinese influencer. I cannot.
I feel like objectively I can talk about it, but at the same time, like I feel like there's a lot of nuance to this because this bazaar is being held for Ramadan.
Yeah,
you know. So and like Ramadan, from my knowledge, right, it's also like the whole act of fasting is to remind yourself of like Allah's like teachings and Prophet Muhammad's teachings and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So then like
just be better Muslims, I guess. That's the point of the whole month.
Yeah. So I mean,
peace.
actively, I would think that everyone would try to strive to be a better Muslim.
Yeah.
But like, who am I in like
in this context?
Chinese world going like, you're not a good Muslim. Yeah. You're not
okay. Muslim. I forgot to also mention there was like this very interesting term that people were saying in the comments, religious gaslighting. So like, so there was like a few people were saying like, oh, this feels like religious gaslighting, like using Islam or Islamic teachings to say like, don't do this, when like it's their people's right to do it. And also, I would say like, it's an interesting take lah. I kind of understand where they're coming from also.
I never thought of it that way, because it's also like, you know, some property people that sell property, they also pull in like religion and stuff, like Christianity and stuff like that. Like,
really?
Yeah, like the whole Property Link Brothers, like the dude is damn known for being Christian.
Oh,
that's like one of his huge like draws, allegedly.
Factors are.
Yeah, but I don't know how they use it, because personally for me, I don't consume Property Link Brothers content lah. So but at the same time, I can see how like people will use religion sometimes as like a way of like softening the blow.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I get it.
Or like, I guess pushing a certain agenda, like, oh, like, don't do this, you know, our religion says don't. But then I guess people are not people are angry because like they're not doing anything wrong. So then why make it sound like it's wrong?
Yeah,
you know?
I get what I mean.
Yeah,
okay,
like giving your opinion is harmless, right? Mm-hmm. So then why say that, oh, because of religion you cannot do it? So that's where they're coming from.
Okay, then what's your theory?
Okay, so my theory, right, is this chicken and egg cycle.
Wait,
okay?
pause. If you turn it this way, I think it's easier for you to like it. Then you use this part to rest on your hand. Then it's
okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't like.
I prefer
yeah. Okay. So what is my take on it? Okay, I feel it's basically like a whole chicken and egg cycle. Okay, that there is nobody's fault, but just the fact that because rental is so expensive, people have to charge, and like ingredients are more expensive, people are charging more expensive. Then when people are charging more expensive, then people get this whole like question of like, wow, you're charging $20, is it worth kind of thing. So that's where this whole like, you know, especially like when people like, especially nowadays, people are very into like those brutally honest reviews. They love it because they're like, yeah, you're giving me the real tea, you know, like because people are charging so expensive, right? So so if people don't charge so expensive, then people don't get so enraged when things are not that nice. So the whole issue, I feel like, is just pricing. Like, but then
won't you say it's technically the landlord's problem?
Yeah, but then Singapore is small and rental is expensive. I don't know how at the back end of this economy stuff works. Okay, I'm not a finance person at all, so I have like really no say. So it's like the whole BTO issue lah, right? Like people always complain Singaporeans have to spend 3 to 5 years waiting for a house, you know, and then pay so much money. But then Singapore got not enough land, or what you want to do? So I don't know. It's a like sticky sitch.
From my point of view, right, I feel like a lot of businesses during Ramadan period, right, like the bazaar businesses, this is their once a year business. Like they only run it during like the big like bazaars,
or maybe like smaller pop-ups throughout the year. Yeah, correct.
But the main thing is your events thing, and if this is your main job, right, it's like, okay, it's like a doctor is a doctor 365 days of the year.
Yeah.
Then if the doctor decides, right, I'm just gonna anyhow diagnose a couple of times, then what, people just forgive this doctor and then they move on. You know what I mean? So like if this is your job, you have to take pride in it and do it well. What? So if you are coming
as a food stall owner,
so if you are, for example, coming to the world today and then like, okay, bazaar Ramadan period now, right, and I'm going to be selling cake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
we don't say what cake.
Not cake, like not flan, cake. Properly baking a cake, okay. And I'm gonna advertise this cake as like the best tasting cake, stuff like that. And then when people try it, and like I charge it $20 a slice, people try it, and then it's like the worst tasting thing ever. Or it's like I could have just gone to Bangawan Solo and bought the cake, or like I could have gone to Bread Talk and bought the cake. Your Bread Talk not halal, right?
No.
Okay, then wherever there's
halal, some halal bakery, Swee Heng.
I can go Swee Heng and get the cake. Then what is the point? Like in my head, right, if you are a business and this is your main rice bowl, and this is like the one time a year that you come alive from, like literally like suddenly like the whole entire world knows that this place exists or whatever, I would think that the whatever I'm buying, it's gonna be good, and it's a thing that I'll wait the whole year for, and I'm like, yes, I finally have this, you know.
Yeah, correct.
And I feel like because you are also given the grace of the rest of the 365 days in that year, right, to R&D properly. So when I feel like when you come to the bazaar and like start selling, right, there should be a level of pride to your food that like you truly believe in it so much that you're not worried about bad reviews. Because you know for a fact that if anyone truly doesn't like your food, it's because of
personal taste.
It's a personal
so
taste
like
thing.
what we were talking about the last time was like, I mean, food, like whenever we review things, like we always say that, I mean, it's personal taste to a certain extent, right? I could like something and you don't, or vice versa.
And
but there is still like
the objective baseline. There's always going to be an objective baseline.
Yeah, so if you are charging like very expensive prices, then you have to at least meet that basic baseline, I guess. You know what I mean?
And like, okay, I would say, right, a lot of the things that are being sold, technically, is if you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself one.
Yeah.
It's not hard. So I feel like the reason why I feel like I'm inclined to buy it from a bazaar place is because
it will be better. It should be better.
Yeah, in my head, it's like this person has done a lot of R&D and this is going to be good. And I know for a fact that it's going to be good. And then I'm thinking from a point of view as a Muslim, right? I'm fasting the whole day.
Yeah,
and then,
correct.
I'm
actually,
waiting
that's
for
so true.
one moment to like break fast and eat the food, right? And then I'm so excited. I queued 2 hours for this, and then
it's like so the problem with Bazaar Ramadan is like the stakes are so high because like it's hot, you queue so long, then you are fasting. You know, all the more you just want like nice food.
And I pay like what? Almost $20 for like one thing, you know.
Yeah, correct.
So like as like someone seeing from the outside, right, I feel like the consumer really truly has like so much faith in all these stalls because it's something that I like you will look forward to every year. Like Chinese New Year, you look forward to a couple of things that only during Chinese New Year you do. Like eat like bakwa. I won't just randomly buy bakwa like on a random Tuesday, you know. And then so I cannot imagine like for 1 month, and then imagine, right, as a consumer for 1 month straight, right, every time you go to bazaar, then you decide, okay, I want to try this viral, I want to try this, and like you're just disappointed.
Yeah.
If that is the case lah, then it's very sad also on the consumer point of view.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So okay, like that's
from the consumer perspective.
Yeah.
Then but I feel like as a business, right, I get it. Like one bad review, right? But honestly, right, you have to think, okay, like as a business owner myself, I feel like, especially when it comes to food, it's very forgiving, even if you are shitty or like you have a bad review. Because
example?
Bad reviews would also make people want to try it to see whether is it that bad. Because for example, after the whole smoky fries thing, right, like objectively, right, there was a very bad review that was out, right? But so many people made videos subsequently to be about like, let's try the smoky fries and see whether it's bad.
But do you feel like those are just from the content creators, like only them are making the purchase? Because I was reading like in that, you know, there was like a whole threads about it also, the poster. Then somebody was saying like I think her mom, she was like she said that her mom opened like a taco stall at the bazaar, and then she said that like content creator, I don't know who lah, posted a bad review about it, saying like it's a bit overpriced and not that nice something. Then she said like it really affected business. And then they said they made a loss actually, like overall. And they are at like another bazaar this year lah, maybe not the main one or something, but so maybe so you see like sometimes I mean publicity is publicity nonetheless. Like we always say like bad publicity is still publicity, right? But then it could only be just the surface level, like like people are trying to like harp on the join the hype and then post videos, but the general consumers are not really purchasing it.
So for me, from a business perspective, I think one thing that I will, because if my shop name is already going viral, if there is already word out there that, for example, like my tacos or my whatever is bad, then I feel like as strategically I will have to hop onto it and really milk that moment. And so
it's basically like you as a business owner like have to play your next step super like well, like strategically, right?
I will really sit down and think to myself what moves can I make next, because I can come up with an apology and admit that is bad, I'm so sorry, or I can just double down on the fact that like no, this person doesn't know what like good like tacos is,
which we've seen online, which we'll touch on also because like it's a lot.
Okay guys, sorry, This is our first time using this, and
these giant ass mics.
I have no crew. It's just us, 2 people team.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Okay, we were talking about playing the next move like right.
Yeah, so I feel like customers really want to know that they're being valued, and they want to know that they're not being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
So I feel like I will just have to ride on that wave and be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna take active steps to improve. But at the same time, right, I feel like if truly it's really objectively bad, then I feel like taking that loss and going back and R&Ding is something that's also very important. I feel like it's needed lah in terms of like growth for some people also.
Yeah.
Because like you cannot just be getting enabled to continue this if it's really bad, you know. And then it also kind of shows low key that like if you never do properly, you might not survive, especially in like the bazaar sense, and because it's so high stakes. So
I was gonna say like the stakes are just so high because it's like crunch time, right? It's like, okay, if you're a restaurant owner, you run 365 days a year. This one is like everything is like jam squeezed into that 1 month, and then you have like the volume of people attending or coming to your store is so high, you cannot afford to slip up, or you cannot afford to like put out something that is like a maybe, you know, kind of thing. But okay, on the converse side, what about like as a content creator, do you feel like sometimes people are a bit too blunt, or do you feel like it's free speech, like people are entitled to say whatever they want?
I feel like people are entitled to say whatever they want, but at the same time, like I feel like we need to also take into context that there's a lot of nuances when it comes to the bazaar like food scene and stuff, because objectively there are some more vocal bazaar store owners. That's just on facts.
As in the business side.
Yeah, the business side.
Okay.
Like for example, like I'm just gonna put it out there, like Ministry of Sports, stuff like that. It's really like big. My entire FYP, right? There was the whole last year, right? It's just edits of this man.
No, it is so funny because like before this, I was just like looking online because of the whole like banner thing, right? Then I go and read, and then also like because of the whole like Casilo stuff, so I was like reading online. Then it's quite interesting. There's a lot of stuff about this business.
Yeah, so it's like him, and then also Mango Bosco also has like a very large presence online.
Yeah,
and even like people like Smashed and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know,
very popular.
But the thing is like, okay, I would say Smash, they're not very polarizing. They are just like, I love to make burgers and I'm gonna make burgers. You know, that's the vibe they give you.
Like
but,
focus on the food lah.
But then like for example, like I will see Ministry of Sports like in the comments fully just fighting with the customers and stuff like that. Then when the I feel like when the business owner is like of a certain vibe, then the reviews will kind of also be of a certain vibe, because they feel like, okay, since this person is so vocal or whatever, then I just gonna, it's free for all. I'm just gonna say
so that's
it's
like a like cat and mouse kind of thing, you know. So okay, like so I was reading about the Casilo, which will also come to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something.
Yeah, we're gonna do taste test, but basically, okay, I don't know if you all know the very popular guy on TikTok who just like supposed the brutally honest reviews.
Is it Gun Butt?
Gun Butt. Actually, I didn't even know that his name was Gun Butt. It was so funny. But I just remember last year, like he had the whole smoky fries incident. So then this year, I guess it's not super blown out lah. Maybe it's not so bad. But basically, he did like a fully brutally honest review of like the Quesilos. Okay, then after that, okay. But I will say that he also, I mean, you can say it a bit nicer lah. Come on lah.
I feel like it was giving like, I'm just trying to insert as many like insults in this video as possible.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I think he said something like egg tart.
Chawamushi.
First he was like, oh, I'm gonna taste this egg tart. Oh, I mean Quesilo. like low-key shading but not shading, you know, that kind of thing. Then after he said the texture like Jawan Mushi lah. Like, okay, I get it. Like, yes, you can give your review and you can give your opinion, and people are charging expensive, so they deserve to know what it really is. But I mean, again, I don't know lah.
But I feel like, right, it's because
I just want to keep the peace, you know. I'm just a peace and love kind of girl.
But then, right, okay, then you see from a content creator point of view, if you want peace and love, right, then all the videos all peace and love, then boring also what. Like, I feel like, you see, then if not for these kind of videos, there will be nothing to talk about during Ramadan. But technically, Ramadan is a month of peace.
Just eat the food lah. You know what I mean? Okay, just do your review. Okay, no, I mean, if you don't like it, you can say it's fine. Like, people want to know, right? Especially when it comes to this kind of like super viral food. It's like people just guts to know. Like, the normal everyday food, honestly, guys, I was telling Nicole, like shops like Katoshka, Smash, like they serve damn nice food and they are not polarizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just make nice food and sell your food and you have a good business and it's all peace and love. But then when it comes to this viral stuff, right, there's a lot of like.
But I feel like there is also a certain level of like 100%, like, you know your video is gonna go viral the moment you pull out that chawamushi thing.
Yeah.
Like, of course your video is gonna go viral. And so, like, I feel like, right, they know that this is their moment to gain their followers this year also, because that's when like their accounts will peak. It's really during Ramadan. After that, you don't really hear that much, unless there's obviously drama in like the food scene again lah. But other than that, there's really not much. And then so whenever these kind of things happen, obviously as a content creator, from a content creator point of view, I want to bank on it. Like, for example, like the people making all those videos of like the cheating scandal, you know, that kind of thing. Like, even like businesses, the property one, they were like fully making advertisements.
Oh,
like,
really?
Okay, we made like hee haha videos lah, but like you bank on that moment to like, okay, now it's viral, everyone's gonna watch it. So this whole Casilo is now like a very big thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like it's because of how the businesses are being portrayed online and how the bosses choose to run and like how they choose to like present themselves online, you know. Then it now gives people like, okay, so because they're comfortable being like that and they are people like they give this kind of vibe, then I feel like they are able to take the punches.
Yeah, it's true, because they present themselves as more than just food sellers. They present themselves as like personalities, and you buy the thing. Honestly, are you really buying it? Do you guys really love caramel flan or quesilo that much? Honestly, okay. And I want to side note, okay. I want to side note because I didn't buy these, okay. My husband went to the bazaar yesterday.
The most Arab guy,
the most non-viral guy at all. Like, he don't care about anything.
Like traditional food.
Yeah, he's really not into like anything like viral or online. Okay, but he loved Mango Bosku lah. Okay, and so you got a fan Mango Bosku. But basically, he came back with this thing, and I was thinking like, how does he even know about it? And then like the funny thing is, he go and buy two some more from two different brands, like as if he want to go and record.
No, and guess which two brands he got it from?
He really took like the top. There's more, is it?
Yeah, I got a lot. It's a viral thing. It's like the Dubai chewy cookie or whatever.
You mean the kunafa chocolate?
No, now there's Dubai chewy cookie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Bro, I cannot keep up. I can't keep up on
I
these
feel
trends.
like, right, the Muslim community are now focused on caramel flan.
Yeah.
The Chinese are focused on Dubai chewy cookie. Because I'm getting both.
Okay, we should do a cultural exchange then. I want to try this chewy cookie.
But it's so funny because Dubai chewy cookie is on our toes.
Yeah.
Then yours is some like white people.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I was thinking, right, when she was talking about it, right, I was like, quesilo, like, what is that? Then when I look at it, I was like, you mean like caramel pudding? Like, but apparently quesilo is Venezuelan or something. But
everyone fighting over caramel, over chawamushi.
So random, right? Okay, since you're really just hopping on all these, right, I think we gotta try it lah.
Yeah.
Huh? Alright, okay, I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay, over here, if the audio gets bad, just know that I'm just gonna use the DJI audio because we're good. Okay, this is the mango bosku. This is the Ministry of Spart sauce.
Okay, this one is the...
Yeah, I know mango bosku and the sauce.
It's quite thick.
Yeah. Wow. The flan.
I never thought like 2026 era will
You tell me
next
time like 10 years from now they look back at this, right, and then you're just like, this was a Ramadan cuisine at one point.
Okay, wait, don't eat first. Okay, I want to say visually they look quite different.
This one looks yummy. I like because it's caramel.
This one is very dark, so the top is quite dark. It looks a lot more dense. This one looks more light, and
this one, can you see it has this part where it's like smooth, and then the ho.
Yeah, but when I read online, right,
This is the correct.
This is the correct. Apparently, it's supposed to be more light and spongy. But who are we? We are not Castillo connoisseurs.
You have to try together the same one first. You try this one first.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we try together the same one first.
Okay.
Ah! Okay, Bismillah.
Bismillah. I feel like we are scared to say it.
But I tell you, objectively, if I'm Muslim, I fast for like the whole day. I break fast with this, right? I might convert back to Christian.
It's nice. I mean,
the full day of fasting, I break fast with this, and this is $10. I queue for 2 hours. I'll cry.
It's a bit eggy a bit. Oh,
Babe,
yeah.
It does taste like chawanmushi.
But I've eaten caramel pudding.
But this one really tastes. That one really has a damn eggy taste.
You feel like it's very strong, huh?
It's damn eggy. Okay.
But there is a lot of eggs used in it. I think it's not so bad. Okay, maybe because I don't like too dense. Like I prefer lighter, so I think not bad.
Okay, let's try this. Oh, this is very like it's giving cheesecake.
Yeah, it's giving cheesecake.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be, to be honest lah. It should be lighter.
But honestly, because I don't know what quesilo is,
Yeah.
so in my head this is like, you know how
But
like,
to be honest, who knows what quesilo is? Like Singaporeans. Not
yeah,
much.
so this is like chicken rice like that. Only Singaporeans know what the chicken rice tastes like. What?
Yeah.
Singaporeans and Malaysians. So I feel like free for all, man.
Oh, very different.
Wow.
It's very different.
But I feel like this one tastes more like cake.
Yeah.
That one tastes like
It does taste more like
egg tart. No, that one tastes like chawanmushi. Like legit tastes like chawanmushi.
no lah. To me, it's a bit dense.
I like this one got chowta, the chowta
Yeah.
taste on top.
I think the caramel is definitely stronger. That one is a bit lighter. So like I feel color wise it should be, the caramel should be more like this. And like okay like I cannot speak for Castillo, but I can speak for the cream caramels I've eaten over the years.
Objectively,
It should be this color. But the consistency I would say honestly I'm leaning more to this. But
I go that one.
But I prefer not so eggy. I don't really like so dense.
Like this one you see it doesn't shake. This one shakes.
Yeah, but it should. It's technically a pudding.
But this one really tastes like egg lah.
A bit eggy.
It tastes like the economical rice, the steamed egg, but you add sugar. Wow. After I eat this, it tastes like egg. Like really tastes like egg.
Eggy a bit lah. A bit more eggy. So I feel like what's the best combination of both? But
Sheikha just trying to
no
form diplomatic ties. collect.
Keep the peace, keep the peace. No, okay, but honestly, you ask my honest opinion, right? I prefer this texture. I don't like so dense.
Let me see.
But I prefer the taste of this. I think taste-wise, this is nicer.
If this tastes but this texture.
Yeah. That would be the best, correct. And this caramel too light.
Very strong egg taste, but it's not bad lah. But I'm thinking from the perspective of a fasting Muslim. I'm putting myself in the fasting mindset right now, and I'll be very annoyed.
Yeah, this is nicer. Taste-wise, it's
I
nicer
think
lah.
I would rather, objectively, I rather break fast with this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this one I will eat if it's like I just want a light dessert at the end of my meal.
Yeah.
But if I am not eating the whole day, not more water, I don't think I want to break fast to this. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I already took like 3-4 bites of this.
I feel like you're taking more of this.
This
is really much nicer lah, taste wise.
Yeah.
Objectively.
Yeah.
This one tastes like a dessert. This one tastes like it tastes like you will eat it during the meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. This one it's 100%.
I just wish this was a bit lighter. Okay, we have just finished our taste test.
Wait, let's verdict. Is it worth $10?
For me, no. I think it's worth like $6.
I feel like I can buy all the ingredients to make it within $10 and make one whole cake.
Shall we do? Content idea. Honestly, I saw someone make it, you know. Okay, so we've just finished eating the quesillos. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's quite funny because after you breakfast, you're so thirsty. But after you eat that food, all you want is just water.
I think
it's so thick.
My advice to you, if you want to break fast with a KC Low, please just don't buy any sweet drinks. Just buy a 1.5 liter bottle of water. Yeah.
The sweetness from that is enough to give
like
you sugar rush.
My mouth now got like the siap feeling, you know.
But
and
I
cannot imagine if like I fast the whole day and then this is the mouth feel.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your verdict? Which one you prefer?
I
think it's pretty obvious lah.
I prefer I really prefer the mango Bosco taste lah. That one really
I also. Better. So for me, taste wise, I like mango Bosco. I think from the caramel taste, it's like everything is just more punchy. But okay, for me, I'm just not a fan of like super dense. So I think if the texture was a bit like the lighter one, although it doesn't look as nice.
But I feel like, right, if I was fasting, I would want a dense one.
Like just to indulge.
I want to like indulge and then like just go all out.
But then again, if you really fast, you will not want to feel like so jelak.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So it really depends lah. But taste wise, I think both of us say Bosco.
Yeah, mango Bosco.
Yeah. Please don't don't leave us.
Don't come for us.
Don't come for us.
I mean, if you do, just make your food better lah. Not very hard one.
Don't. Nicole want to challenge you. She'll make.
I will make. My next
side quest.
Next video, making
KC Low.
Then we go and book the bazaar. We do Twilight 3 days.
So, all things KC Lows.
Oh my god. All things jiggly.
Oh my god. All things jiggly wiggly.
We do both. We do the hard one and the soft one.
Yeah. So we give you variety.
Yeah, we do half. Honestly, right, I feel like if you cut them half together and then you take a scoop of equal parts, I think it'll be quite nice. Because like the texture, you
can really say. I was quite shocked at the textural difference considering they're selling the same thing.
And you can neutralize the eggness and then you can neutralize the thickness also.
Yeah, true.
Then I think it'll be quite nice. Yeah. Maybe we should do that.
Maybe. New side quest.
Maybe I feel like we should make a video and we should try.
I mean, I love to bake, so I'm down.
I will go to your house and then we'll try to make the KC Low from scratch within $10.
Okay, can.
Let's video.
If y'all want like this video, comment.
I don't care. Y'all can don't like this video. I will do it.
She has a mindset. Whether or not you like this video, she's just gonna make it. Alright, but we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
Thank you.
Don't come for us. If you're a bazaar owner, respect. Keep on doing whatever you're doing. I really like genuinely all the respect for
it's really not easy.
Weather and selling food. Yeah,
and I think like on the end of just
content
creators or just customers, just anything you want to do, just like do it with a little bit more kindness. You know, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to be a bit
just
kinder.
Be kinder, and you can personally write them a review first and tell them. But then if they are,
or give them a little heads up.
give them a little heads up. And then like if they are still, adamant about the fact that they're the best or whatever, then go for it, man. Just post.
Go je.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright, bye.